Actually, the types of ROM. Next topic is types of ROM. There are two semiconductor technologies for the production of ROM. Okay, first one is the bipolar technology, and second one is the MOS technology. Okay, that is metal oxide semiconductor. Okay, metal oxide semiconductor. Other one is bipolar technology. Based on these technologies, they use different what we call a manufacturing method, and also the programming, or the I have already told that the way we enter data into the program, into the ROM is called, the way of programming the ROM is called, the name is already called programming, right? ROM programming. So based on these two technologies, there are different categories of ROM. First one is a mask programmable read-only memory. Here, the user will tell the what we call the manufacturer what type of data they need, and once the data is entered, the data cannot be changed as any normal ROM. Okay, as the mask programmable read-only memory, or MROM, is usually called by the name ROM itself. Okay, let's go through. Here, the user specifies the data to be stored to the manufacturer of the memory. The data patterns specified by the user are programmed as part of fabrication process. Fabrication process means the way of entering the, it's a way of what we call entering data. Okay. Once programmed, the data pattern can never be changed. This type of read-only memory is referred to as ROM. ROMs are highly suited for very high volume usage due to their low cost. Okay. The next one that we are going to discuss is programmable read-only memory. That is also highly useful because of their low cost. Okay. And what is the specialty? It comes from the manufacturer as what we call an empty piece. Okay. There will be no information in it. The user can enter data into it electrically by using a special device called PROM programmer. Once the data is entered, or once it is programmed, the data cannot be changed. Okay. So we'll go for the PROM. This type of memory comes from manufacturer without any data stored in it, that is empty. The data pattern is programmed electrically by the user using a special circuit called PROM programmer. It can be programmed only once during its lifetime. Once programmed, the data cannot be changed. This type of memory is known as PROM, P-R-O-M. These are highly suited for high volume usage due to the low cost of production. This category is not over. Let's go through this part and we will go for the next thing. MROM and PROM, where if the data is stored once, it cannot be altered or it cannot be erased. The data once stored will remain in it forever. Okay, but the two categories where the chip can be, or the memory can be reprogrammed, these are EEPROM, that is electrically erasable and programmable read-only memory, and EEPROM. First we will go for EEPROM. Okay, electrically erasable, EEPROM means erasable programmable read-only memory. Erasable programmable read-only memory. Here the data can be written into, or the programming can be done any number of times. Okay, the previously existing data it can be exposed. How to erase the previously existing data? We will expose it to ultraviolet radiation for almost 30 minutes. So the data will be erased from it, and we can program the particular memory any number of times. We will go to it. We will go into it. Okay. Here the data can be written any number of times. That is, they are reprogrammable. Before it is reprogrammed, the contents already stored are erased by exposing the chip to ultraviolet radiation for about 30 minutes. This type of memory is referred to as EEPROM, that is erasable programmable read-only memory. EEPROMs are possible only in MOS technology, that is metal oxide semiconductor, that we have just discussed earlier. Programming is done using PROM programmer, that is the device that is used for that helps programming. or giving data into that particular ROM or PROM. Okay, yeah, ROM. Next one is electrically erasable and programmable read memory. Here the only difference is that instead of exposing the memory to to ultraviolet radiation, what we do here is we expose or we use electricity to remove the contents. Okay, this is another type of reprogrammable memory in which erasing is done electrically rather than exposing chip to ultraviolet radiation. It is also referred to as EEPROM, okay, or electrically alterable ROM, EAROM. Electrically alterable ROM, EAROM. Please go through.